After leaving Indian River State Park near the Gulf Coast, it was time for Sue, Cassie, and me to head east across Florida on Florida 72, then Florida 70. This was a boring, flat, but easy drive across Florida. We then traveled north on I-95 and across to Vero Beach to US 1. We took US 1 north, then cut across to the famous and beautiful Florida A1A highway that hugs the Atlantic Ocean shoreline. We drove up A1A to Sebastian Inlet State Park. Sebastian Inlet is our favorite state park on the Atlantic coast. It lies within a beautiful stretch of barrier island along central Florida's east coast where land meets sea. Sebastian Inlet is a man-made cut through the barrier island. This main feature of the park connects the Atlantic Ocean with one of the most biodiverse estuaries in the world, the Indian River Lagoon. Stretching over 3 miles of barrier island, the park spans 1,000 acres. Shoreline and water abound to make for great surfing, swimming, snorkeling, and beachcombing. Sebastian Inlet is famous for fishing from the 2 jetties that extend into the ocean and along the shoreline of the inlet out into the Indian River. The campground at Sebastian Inlet has 51 campsites. Many of them are on the Indian River. Sue and I were fortunate to book one of the best campsites on the water for 10 nights. The campsite was a great place to relax, watch for dolphins, and enjoy the sunset every evening as it set over the mainland across the river. While at Sebastian Inlet, we used our electric bikes. We crossed the inlet bridge over to the North Jetty. We also rode down to Long Point Bait and Tackle, as well as Whitey's Bait and Tackle. We picked up some basic food and water essentials, and I added to my arsenal of fishing lures. The state park is easy to get around on bikes, and the bike path along A1A makes it easy to explore the area. Unknown to Sue and me, Sebastian Inlet is also famous for kite surfing. People travel here from all over the world, including a man I met from Germany who specifically came here on vacation to kite surf. On one very windy day, Sue, Cassie, and I walked just down from our campsite to the inlet point and found the windsurfers. We then walked out to the ocean where we found some high waves and swells banging into the jetties. It was a crazy windy day at Sebastian Inlet. Sebastian Inlet State Park is a premier saltwater fishing location on Florida's east coast. Although the two jetties are always crowded with fishermen, many people fish along the shoreline from the A1A bridge down to the campground and out to the point. The hard-fighting snook is synonymous with Sebastian Inlet fishing, but the redfish is popular and often targeted. Other species commonly caught here are mackerel, tarpon, flounder, black drum, snapper, grouper, and jacks, short for Jack Crevalle. I enjoy saltwater fishing while visiting here. I avoid the crowded jetties and fish near our campsite. Sue and Cassie often join me at the point, where they can relax on a small sandy beach and watch the dolphins. For this trip, I had some success catching snook and ran into a school of jacks that took my surface lure cast after cast. What fun I had fishing the inlet.
Oh, baby. Look at that baby. Oh, another fish came up to get it.
Sue, Cassie, and I enjoyed our daily walks at Sebastian Inlet. We often walked down to the point, but our favorite was walking the other direction toward the ocean. Sebastian Inlet's natural beauty along the Indian River and out to the ocean was something we never tired of. This became such an enjoyable daily routine that we found ourselves sitting on the same bench on the river every day. We could sit there for hours watching the boats, watching the dolphins, watching people fishing, and most of all watching all the birds searching for their next meal. And Cassie also enjoyed hunting for the lizards hiding in the rocks. Sue always had her camera for these walks. Her relentless pursuit to capture the next best photo resulted in a portfolio of some great pictures. Our walks were fantastic, memorable, and forever cherished. You're not going to find any birds over here because they're all over there because they're queening. Look at them all.
blue down there too.
Cassie and I had a wonderful 10 days at Sebastian Inlet State Park. The campsite overlooking the Indian River is one of our favorites. Sebastian Inlet has so much to do that we enjoy. Cassie and I with our morning walks along the water out to the point to begin the day. Sue and I riding our bikes and taking walks on the ocean beach. It was fantastic saltwater fishing that I enjoyed thoroughly. Sue loves all of the birds for her photography. Our walks to our bench were always special, where we just sat and watched the birds, dolphins, boats, and lizards. And each evening we relaxed at our campsite waiting for the beautiful sunset. Sebastian Inlet State Park will always be a special place for us. But now it is time to travel to the Orlando area, where we are looking forward to meeting Chris, Amy, and our grandson Drew at Disney World.